let's start. And the first laudation, it's not that the award goes to Mike, even while he might have, should give him an award at some point of time. But in that case, it's really he does the laudation. And in that case, he does the laudation on the Best Identity and Access Management project. So Mike, it's your turn.
Thank you very much, Martin. Well, it's a great honor for me to give this award. And to understand this award, you have to go back to the UK's greatest hour, which for many of us was the Olympic Games last summer, in summer of 2012. Now, these games were well prepared, and for the most part, they went well. There was a small security alert at the very beginning when it appears that an 87-year-old lady tried to bypass security and get in without a ticket by parachuting into the games. It turned out that since she was the Queen, she didn't need a ticket anyway, but there we are. So there was a lot of preparation for these games, and not the least of that preparation was to do with the infrastructure. And to give you an example, that in the 1948 games, the telephone infrastructure was supported by one person at a telephone with a desk. In 2012, all of the world's television and everything, all of the media went through that telecommunications infrastructure, and so it required a very considerable effort. And part of the effort to do with building that was building some Wi-Fi access in the London Tube. Now, for those of you that haven't been to London, you'll realize, or you didn't know, that the Tube, in fact, is underground. And that means that Wi-Fi access is quite a challenge. And indeed, in March 2011, the contract was put out to provide that infrastructure. And that infrastructure had to be delivered on time. And unlike much of the Olympic infrastructure, it actually had to have a life after the Olympic Games. And to give you an idea of the identity challenge that infrastructure created, as trains came into the stations, the devices would authenticate. There was no infrastructure in the tunnels, so every 2 minutes there would be another train into that particular thing. And this basically boiled down to around several million authentications a day. And so it's with some pleasure that I can say that I'm announcing this award to Virgin Media. And Virgin Media is an interesting company because Virgin Media is a fusion of three what were not very good media companies into a very excellent company today. And this award, the technology was put in by Orion Sena, and the award, since Virgin is not able to be here today, the award goes to Paul Edmondson, who is going to represent Virgin. Please, Paul, will you come to the front?
Paul Edmondson. So, come on. Yeah. Okay, Paul.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And so, here you go.
Thank you.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
And you've got to hand it over to Virgin, finally.
I would like to apologize.
Yes. No, you don't need to apologize, but you might say some words.
I do like to apologize because I was doing other business, but there we are, that's life. A very interesting project. I do represent Virgin Media here. Unfortunately, they couldn't be with us, but really good to be appreciated to represent Virgin Media. It was a tremendous project, and Mike's done a great explanation in terms of what we had to deliver, and so I'm really proud on behalf of Virgin Media to accept this. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you. Bye.